Hey, what's up, my dokus? Jason here, welcoming you to my Let's Play of VIII, Lacrimosa of Donna. Surprise! Yeah, nobody would have expected me to do an RPG after an RPG, even though, you know, that RPG isn't even finished yet. So, I couldn't really help it. I've been wanting to tackle this game basically since I beat it and truly got to experience it for myself. And yes, there is going to be a lot of this in the Let's Play. I gotta give out the shoutouts to Joey, you know, King J. He's the one who introduced me to this game, and I got to experience how truly great it was. Honestly, I think I can agree that it is one of the best JRPGs of all time, and honestly, if Xenoblade 2 didn't exist, it'd probably be my favorite game of all time. It's just how good this story is and how attached I got to it. But we'll obviously save some more of that for the actual LP itself. Ew! No. We don't want the intro. Not yet. No. Not yet. Anyway, without my rambling, this will be going on basically with Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2, I'm going to be more or less focusing on recording than uploading until I finish it all. But this will basically be an interesting way to tackle two RPGs at the same exact time. But anyway, without further ado, let's head into the new game and let's get started on our journey.
Yo, Adam, you taking a break too? Whew, what a nice breeze. Wouldn't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold. Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of them to let us hitch a ride to Aricia in exchange for work. They got me moving cargo around, and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage. And they're even paying and feeding us, too. Pretty sweet deal, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Man, that Captain Barbaros. He looks intimidating, but he's a good man. Dependable, too. Thanks to him, we'll be able to hit the next stop on our journey once we dock. I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria. But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy. So, Adam, what is our next stop anyway? Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend. What, are you a poet now? Or are you trying to talk like Luta? If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! Are you guys voyaging to Altago?
Ah, Cathu! You bet we are. Adol has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
Unbelievable! You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman Navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea. I heard that you're an adventurer. That just seems reckless.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adol can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure. What do you say, Cathu? Feel like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Doki, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now. Catch you later, Adol.
Let's see. You've already learned the basics of keeping a lookout. Please go see Captain Barbaros. He told me to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
Alright, and it looks like we have our journey starting here on the, I forget what the ship is called. Not gonna lie. Anyway, let's go over our menu a little bit. We don't have much to work with, however we do have DLC to work with, I guess. If you would like to use that. Equipment, we don't have any right now, but we'll go over that at a later date. We have our journal, which tells us where we need to go. And the system, you know, pretty generic. We'll go over this more as the journey goes on. Anyway, I guess it's time that we... Oops. Alright, also L1 is to run if you are wondering that, but I guess it's time we go see the captain in his quarters. Because he wishes to see us.
Engage!
There's the sailor. Anyway, let's head inside.
Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat. As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer. Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Seiren? No. Understandable. The Gate to Sea is home to many islands, after all. She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands. But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation, for you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance. surrounding waters are perilous to navigate, but that alone does not explain why so many ships sink. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing, yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called sirens, which lure ships to their doom. The pirates who first discovered that island declared it cursed ground, and named it accordingly. No one alive knows the answer to that question. The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again. Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the gate to sea tell you nothing about the island. I cannot approach the island, but when we pass by it, I will let you know. It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Cathy, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters. But I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad. Now, I'm sorry to keep you so long. I have a favor to ask you. I insist on holding a small welcome party whenever new passengers come aboard. I want you to attend the party and provide security. Yes, I've been a captain long enough to have seen many people during my years at sea. Between your skill and temperament, you are indeed the perfect man for the job. Please, speak to Cathy for the details about your assignment. I know you won't let me down at all.
This is by far the best ship I've ever been on. Yes, I mean, right? I've been. It's a perfect getaway. I tell you. First time on board? Hey, look at this guy. Come on.
Good evening, passengers. I'm Captain Barbaros. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Lombardia for your seafaring needs. With 4 masts and at 50 millia in length, this vessel is the largest of the passenger ships that voyage between Xandria and Aricia.
Alright, Adel. Since you're providing security, let's go over your responsibilities. I need you to patrol the passenger compartment and the main deck. Keep a close watch for any passengers who seem suspicious or dangerous. It's possible, after all, we have a lot of guests aboard on this voyage. Make sure you chat them up. You might hear some interesting stories that way. But don't forget that these people are our guests, so please be respectful towards them. Well, aren't you enthusiastic? Anyway, looks like the captain's almost done with his speech. I'll do my part and start patrolling the cargo hold. We'll meet up later, Adel. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Please feel free to mix and mingle amongst yourselves and as we continue on our voyage. I bid you all a wonderful evening. Whee! Alright, we got our thing about saving and loading, which I already technically went over, but this game also has an autosave feature. Which basically means if a recording goes wrong, I'm screwed. Anyway. Okay. So we can talk to all these people, but there's actually something I need to do. We're gonna go into systems real quick and go to options. Why? because... sound, here we go. I want the voice volume turned up. The reason I want this, and the reason why you probably want to do this yourself if you're playing on the version that I am, because I'm playing on the PS4 version, is because the music in this game, fantastic, but it can overshoot the voices a lot of the time, which is why I want to turn them down to this, to about halfway, but turn the voices all the way up. This way we'll have kind of a balance, because the voice acting in this game is absolutely fantastic, and I want you to be able to hear, you know, the great voices, and I can't do that if the background noise just eats it up. That's my reasoning for that. That's all I wanted to do there. So let's get to talking to some of these people. This wine is the definition of mediocre. You there, what are you just standing there for? You should be bringing me a fine meal. I heard that this was a fine passenger vessel, but it fairly reeks of the lower class. Yeah, remember him. Trust me, you will. There weren't any other ships available, so I boarded this one. I feel really bad for my family. To make up for it, when I get back, I'll try to recreate all the dishes served here for them. With that settled, I need to start my culinary research. To see my mistress so surprised, that was quite the treat. It's my duty as a butler to support my mistress, who is not yet a seasoned traveler. She can be quite the handful. Sharing a feast with commoners is more pleasant than I had expected. This blending of unconventional elements has all the makings of a masterpiece. Ah yes, I understand now. There is more to the Lombardia than meets the eye. Well then, now we have the name that I was trying to remember. It's the Lombardia. I don't know how I didn't remember that. I paid attention to it in the cutscene. Cheers to a wonderful night. Haha, this claret is quite delicious. There's nothing like a bit of a nip to round to a hard day's work. Being able to ride a magnificent ship like this made all my long years worthwhile. The food is delicious too. I had nothing but good things to say. Looking around, you can tell that all kinds of walks of life are on the Lombardia. Different social status, outfits. This ship has an accepting heart. Good thing I made it aboard, but where are those damn fools? If I'd known this was going to happen, I'd pick up a spot to rendezvous beforehand. Adults who get excited over parties are idiots. Getting bored. I should check on the hold. Seems like we eat while standing. I assume that means we can eat all we want. Alright, I'm going to eat until I make back the ticket price. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be heading into some of the quarters and talking to some of the people. Not so much the sailors, because the sailors are kind of just like regular NPCs. Oh, hello. No. Why did he have to be on the ship? My word, always treating me like a helpless child. Okay.
Yes.
I have been traveling mostly around the Gaute Sea to spread the teachings of the church. My church is based in Greek, and I have not returned to it in 2 years. I'm sure the children living there have grown so much. I look forward to seeing them again. Oh wow, nobody's in this room. We basically are going to be checking all of these. Alright. Here we go. What do you want? You must not be very busy if you have time to barge into random rooms. By the way, on your way out, make sure you shut the door behind you quietly. Well, nah. Alright, nobody in this room. Guess we head down this way. Oh look, it's Dogi?
What's up?
Hey, it doesn't seem like you have to pull kitchen duty. What? You're patrolling? Perfect timing then. I mean, aren't you trying to decide where to go on your next adventure? This ship is gigantic, so I figured we could ask around and hear some interesting stories. If all goes well, we may be able to pick our next destination. If you hear anything interesting, tell me later. Okay. Alright, so I guess we can... head down here, where we can find another sailor, but we can't really do much here because we can't go any further that way. But heading further down, we can in fact... Hello. That does not look like a cow. But we can see Cathu's down here. Everything looks good. No problem passengers either. If anything's going to go wrong, it's apt to happen on the day we weigh anchor. Should be smooth sailing all around, but how about we making the rounds anyway? I mean, technically speaking, I already have. Oh, hello. We finally departed. Boarding this ship wasn't my plan. Maybe I should have turned them down. Not like I can hop off midday. I hope I don't have to do anything too demanding. Oh, you'll see. Anyway, not much down here. Guess we can keep moving up the ship because we were supposed to be patrolling the passengers' quarters and the main deck. So I guess we can head back up to the main deck. Oh, looks like we have some more passengers out here. This night breezes a lovely change of pace from Rum's stagnant air. You look like you know how to handle a sword. Never mind. The night is so calm and quiet, and there are other things we could talk about instead. I hope your patrol finishes soon so you can relax for the evening. Wow, someone we don't even know cares about our well-being. Well, I mean, that's a good sign all around. Doesn't look like we have any more passengers up here. Well, we have Captain Barbaros. But other than regular passengers, this guy over here looks to be our only one left.
The wind is getting strong.
God, that breeze feels nice. Great weather and clear, starry skies. Wait for it, my daring crate. I'm coming home.
Check our course! Set sail!
Interesting. Well, I guess that can do it for all of our patrolling, because it looks like we talked to everybody.
Let's see.
It will be a few days before we reach our next destination, Sun on Port. I would like to listen to your adventures when you have the time. For now, patrol the ship. You hear a voice coming from the captain's quarters. Oh, this is... what a great find. I am now part of the crew too. Oh, it's you. You must be the newbie on board, huh? I may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty seasoned sailor myself. Anyway, I'm gonna report to the captain. Why don't you tidy up or something? Whoa, you take orders well. Bye-bye. Well, it doesn't look like there's much to clean up. And it doesn't look like there's much to do up here. So I guess we can head back down to the lower floor. Hey Adel, how's the security patrol going? Is that so? That's good to hear. After all, we have a lot of interesting people aboard. Looks like it's gonna be another day of calm waters and smooth sailing. By the way, the captain has been looking for you. I think he said we were about to pass by something soon. You should head back to his quarters by now. Why don't you go pay him a visit? I meant to say he. Sounds good, Adel. I'll continue my patrol for a little while longer. Not sure how I could forget to say he, but you know, I always seem to misread dialogue. It's my downfall. Anyway, I guess let's head back up to the captain's quarters that we were once at. And let's go see what he has to say. Ah, there you are. I'm sorry to bother you. I understand how busy you are right now. I just wanted to let you know that we're about to pass by it. That's right, the Isle of Serene. The sky is clear tonight, so you may be able to see the island's silhouette. The island of Serene is about 500 square kilometres. A mountain range roughly 2,000 miles high stretches across the island's center. See, since we were about to pass by, I figured you'd want to see it.
Huh? What's happening?
I don't know, sir. We seem to have run afoul of something.
Impossible. We're in open waters. Assess the situation at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're quite a distance from the island. It couldn't be. Ah! What is that? Huh? What's going on?
What is that thing?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed.
Take this!
Attack and lock on. Press X to attack. Press triangle to lock on to a target. While locked on, the camera will track the locked on enemy. The enemy's info and weaknesses will be displayed, and press R to change targets. Press triangle to unlock. Alright, let's go ahead and target onto him. And let's start attacking him. Evading. Press L1 to evade. Use it to avoid dangerous enemy attacks. Well, you weren't exactly trying to... There we go. So you want to know one of the main reasons why I love Adol? Well, I guess while we're talking, because I don't know what to really talk about besides the tutorials that come up during this fight. It's because of his voice actor. I'm sorry to say, I gotta praise it. Adol is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, and Bryce Papenbrook is my favorite voice actor ever. Jump and dive attacks. Press circle to jump, press X while ascending to do a jump attack. Attack again to perform a dive attack. Press X while ascending to do a dive. I think I just explained that. I'm sorry, that was like brain dead there. But anyway, it's talking about stuff like this. Yeah, there we go. Like this, and then that. But yes, Adol is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook. I love him, and that's why I love Adol. But I also love Adol for many other reasons. You'll just have to wait and see. Okay, come on. I'm not doing so hot, and this is the first technically the first boss fight of the game. Let's finish him off.
Well, aren't you a skilled one?
Wow, so dashing.
That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
What's happening? Oh God!
Someone help me!